Welcome back to another classic coming out of the channel. Um, Today talking about slander again, but gonna be going over some characters and seeing if their slander is justified. Let's get one bum out the way, and that is Invincible. Invincible is a shit hero, very shit hero. But good character, very cool to watch. Now, part of the reason he's a shit hero is because he's so young and his support system isn't very good. Besides Debbie, the goat of the show, you know, his dad not being the hero he thought he was is gonna obviously fuck up his worldview of what being a hero is. Same with Cecil. Cecil's kind of a scumbag, but he does do what the planet needs overall, except keeping Conquest alive. I don't. It kind of just throws out everything Cecil says to Mark in like season 3, and all of his points. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep this motherfucker who would have leveled the planet had it not been for Eve and Mark, and the fact that he wasn't really even fucking trying. But that's neither here nor there. As far as a hero goes, Mark is very selfish, which you shouldn't be as a hero. Like, you know, when his alternate versions of himself were invading and like Eve got injured, even though she's in the most secure facility on the planet, he fucking stayed there, even though he's like has the best chance against any of them. Left his little brother to fight. Bum. Absolute bum. Also in the first season when he was not going to help Titan because he thought it was beneath him, he's a bum for that. I get he's a criminal, but it doesn't fucking matter. Someone needs help, you should help them, man. That's what superheroes do. Spider-Man would do that. Superman would do that. Batman would do that. Yeah, Invincible, he's a bum of a hero, simply put. And, you know, that's not entirely his fault. Like I said, his support system's quite shit. Aside from Debbie, I will never say anything bad about Debbie. And Eve is good support system. But Cecil, like, come on, your dad almost kills you, and then you're left with this fucking government cunt. So I get why he's the way he is, but that doesn't change the fact he's still a bum of a hero. I see all the Invincible slander memes. Yeah, it's justified. Now, let's move on to someone from my favorite series. It's Avatar. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Well, actually, we're going to be talking about Korra, the Legend of Korra. Now, my favorite Avatar, I'll show you guys actually. My favorite Avatar is Avatar Kyoshi. I've read this book. I'm reading this one. Shit's peak. I like that she's willing to do what needs to be done. Like, she doesn't have a no-kill rule like Aang. She would rather not kill, but she has killed on multiple occasions. And if you read the book, you understand why she's the way she is. And she's had a very tough fucking life. Not, like, you know, Aang, his whole people were massacred. But, you know, Kyoshi was, like, homeless and shit, abandoned by her parents. And literally grew up on the street till a certain age. And then she was thought not to be the Avatar because it was Yun, the false Avatar, because he was so, like, good at earthbending. And then suddenly, when she's, like, damn near an adult, just like, okay, you're the Avatar now. Yeah. But this is more on Korra. I just wanted to say that Kyoshi is my favorite. And then it's Aang. And then probably Roku. Actually, no. It might be Korra. See, the thing is, Korra, she, unlike Invincible, is a good hero. She's very good. She always tries to do the right thing. Sometimes she makes mistakes. But again, her support system is so shit compared to Aang's. Bro, she's got fucking Maku, Bolin, fucking Azumi. What I don't the chick with the gloves. Yeah, they suck, bro. Like comparing the lineup of Aang's fucking support system, the most legendary Earthbender, uh, someone that can fucking bloodbend and is a waterbending prodigy. Sokka, who I know he's the comic relief, but he's a fucking tactical genius when he needs to be, and he's a goaded swordsman by the end. Like, oh, and then Zuko joins the prince of the Fire Nation, and he's goaded at this point. He can redirect lightning. Like, bro, you compare that to fucking Maku and Bolin, who were just like pro benders, and they weren't even like that good of pro benders. And then Azumi, I don't know her actual name. I don't remember her name because she's like hardly even an important character. But her and Korra end up together for some reason. Like, I'm not saying that because it's fucking lesbian relationship. I'm saying that because they didn't really build up any fucking chemistry. Like, Korra as a show is so much worse than Avatar: The Last Airbender. But Avatar: The Last Airbender is so good that even though I'm saying Korra is still like so much worse, it's still a good show. It's still like a 7. But Avatar's damn near a 10. Avatar's a 10 in my eyes, right? But just the side characters are nowhere near as interesting, like at all. Like I don't give a fuck about Maku and Bolin, really. I mean, Bolin had that like sort of funny like plot in like season 2. I mean, season 2 is dog shit. Korra does shine in some of its villains. Only 2 of them, Zahir and Amon. But yeah, Korra is great hero. She's a shit avatar. She's one of the worst avatars. Like, holy, Kuruk is probably the only one that's worse than her. But he did prioritize the spirit world. He did some good, but I would still say he's probably worse. Like the fucking shit he leaves for Kyoshi. Actually, no, Korra's definitely worse because she kind of fucked up the spirit world and the physical realm by merging them like a moron. But again, part of the reason why she's so shit as an avatar is because her support system's so bad. Like comparatively, actually, she does have Tenzin. Her mentor is goated. That's about it. But then she's going up against bloodbenders, a guy who just got airbending and then can fucking fly, a fascist earthbender nation, and then the literal reincarnation of like the evil spirit. I mean, that season was fucking bad though. Unalaq is such a stinker. But yeah, no, she has fucked up the avatar cycle for the next avatar, and I think that makes her a bad avatar. But it doesn't. I don't like the slander she gets on her character because she is trying. She is trying. And she is still a good character and a good hero, but she's a bad avatar. We can all agree she's a bad avatar, but she is a good hero and a good character. I don't like people that just say, oh, she's dog shit, because half that shit is fucking just misogyny, right? But yeah. Also, people being like, oh, if Aang had to fight Korra's villains, he wouldn't stand a chance. Yes, the fuck he would. He's literally fought Amon's dad, who had bloodbending. It would have ended the same. It would have ended in like an episode. He would have been like, oh, if you're gonna continue to use your bloodbending to hurt people, I'm just gonna take it away. And that's what he would have done, because that's what he did. And then Kuvira. Yeah, Kuvira would have got cooked by Aang. Oh, and Zahir would have been worse. And the Unalaq turned into the dark avatar. Yeah, he also would have been cooked because Aang's connection to energy is far stronger than Korra's and the spirit world. So he would have been mega cooked. In fact, I don't think Aang would have broken the spirit barrier, because he is a better avatar and a better character and a better hero than Korra. But that's no, I'm not taking anything away from Korra. She just happens to be right after one of the greatest avatars of all time. Like, there's not much you can do there, you know. But yeah, I don't like all the criticism she gets, even though her show is like significantly worse, and her side characters are nowhere near as interesting. Like, yeah, they literally had to reintroduce like Toph to make you care about the show, or like even Zuko. Why the fuck wasn't Iroh's like, or Zuko's grandchild a bigger part of the show? They showed him like this one fucking sick scene on a plane, and then nothing. Like, what the fuck? He's so much cooler than Marco Bolin, the fucking gloves chick combined. Yeah. Anyway, who else do I want to talk about? Who's another? Yeah, so Invincible, bum of a superhero. Korra, good hero. Good hero. She always prioritizes people's lives and doing the right thing. I like that she's a flawed character, but she's a bum of Avatar. Let's be real. She's a bum of Avatar. It would have been better if she wasn't the Avatar. If she was just a really clutch waterbender.